Morning vloggy vlogsters, that's a lie. Like, good very late afternoon vloggy vlogsters, and welcome to another weekly vlog. We are still in Toronto. This is the third weekly vlog in Toronto now, so not because we've been here 3 weeks, but just because of the way the vlogs have been organised. So hopefully it won't be a surprise to you that I'm in Toronto. If it is, go back and watch, I think, 149 Welcome to Toronto. That'll be the first one. We're here in Toronto for January, and today, as you have seen probably through a beautiful musical montage, I've had a very domestic day. I have been joys staying in Airbnb for this long. It's basically like just living. It's, as I've said, this is not a holiday, so I've been cleaning and doing washing, washing fans, and changing the bed, and yeah, and also like all of that stuff takes a lot longer when you don't know where anything is. So I'm like opening every cupboard and going like, where's the vacuum, where's this, you know. Anyway, I also thought I've basically finished all of the cleaning and tidying. You can hear probably the washer, washing fan, drawing to a close now. So I thought I'd just go and wash my makeup brushes. I think the most exciting thing that's happened today is that I was just watching Louise Pentland's new weekly whilst I was doing that, and she mentioned Canadian ice wine, and yesterday on our way back from dinner we thought we'd buy a little bottle of Canadian ice wine because it's a very Canadian wintry thing, and we're in Canada in winter. Basically, as Louise Pentland described beautifully in her new weekly this week, it is wine from grapes that are grown in Canada, and the grapes freeze and they harvest them when they're frozen, and because of that the sugar's really concentrated, so they make basically like a dessert wine, and we do love a dessert wine, so bought that. So yeah, I've bought something that Louise Pentland mentioned before she mentioned it, but after she mentioned it, because she was mentioning it talking about a vlog she did ages ago for Lidl. Oh, I don't know, so not that exciting, but I'm having a very nice time padding about my apartment. So because I knew I was pretty much not going to do anything today, and because the last vlog was Saturday, which was Niagara Falls, I did vlog a little bit of yesterday to insert to try and make today more exciting. So yesterday we had a very lazy morning because we were very tired after our day trip to Niagara Falls, which was amazing. I still can't believe how amazing it was, and we went and got some ramen, so here's that. It's Sunday, it's path time again because it's like, it was -10, I think it's warmed up to a balmy -6 now, and we had a very lazy morning after our trip to Niagara Falls yesterday. We're quite sleepy, it was a long day. We're going to go and try and find some ramen. So yeah, that was really cool. So we got to go to a very much more hipster like area of the city, out sort of towards Queen's West, I think that's what it's called. I will research more this afternoon, because we think we're going to head back out there this weekend and have a proper little explore, because there is like graffiti alley around there, which I think I shot a very quick kind of like whoop into, but it was dark pretty much by the time we got out of the supermarket, so we didn't really get to look at that properly. So I think we're going to head back out there this weekend. I think we are going to go out for some dinner tonight. I'm not quite sure where yet. How close to where we are we go will depend on how late Dan is back from worky stuff. I think that's everything so far for today. We're going to head out and get some pizza. It's only -1, so I'm taking the opportunity to wear this coat rather than the marshmallow flump coat of dreams, which is also very warm, and to be honest, with the layers I'm feeling a bit, is it Uncle Fester? Yeah. So I got Farley jeans, navy docks, navy super dry chunky jumper, navy scarf is ASOS, navy and green coat is ASOS, little navy hairband is ASOS. Let's go get some foods. It's only -1 tonight, so it's basically mild out here. I can actually feel my face for the first time whilst venturing outside since we got here. Apparently it's going to be 2 degrees tomorrow. said 3 degrees, warmer, sunny today, didn't I? Had plans for like going out and doing some city exploring. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's definitely snowing and it's about -3. So less outside stuff today than planned, I think. Okay, I am gonna venture out. OOTD. So I'm back in this lovely stripy warehouse jumper, very cozy, thermals underneath, obvs, thermals from here to ankle. Oh, lower actually, so I'm wearing thermal socks as well. ASOS Farley jeans, bubblegum pink dogs, ASOS pink hat. In fact, I think other than my Uniqlo cladding that I basically have at all times whilst I'm in Toronto, head to ASOS today. Oh, apart from the boots. Okay, not head to toe. Oh, I'm wearing quite a lot of things from different places, in fact. There you go. But yeah, right, let's go out. Whole degree out here. Everyone's going crazy for it. Gloves are off, coats are open, trainers are on, bare ankles. Let's do a bit of speculative boot shopping. Do you like those? Okay, so I did try those on, and unfortunately didn't have my size. They were a little bit tight. They felt like they'd be so comfy. And waterproof and good treads for snow, which there is meant to be more coming. So I might check back and see if they have them. I also know the style now, so I can see whether anyone else sells them. I haven't seen them anywhere else though. So I don't exactly consider myself a minimalist, but I do love a bit of Muji. And their Canada flagship store is apparently right around the corner. And I've been told I have to check it out, so for vlogging services I will. I'm assuming that whole tower isn't Muji. And oh yeah, I'm outside without my hat on. It's basically tropical. Can confirm this place is huge. I just find all of this stuff so pleasing. There's another floor, massive homeware section. So you can hear me. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me because there's also loads of construction happening. But those of you who wondered last week about the really cute dog fountain, which is over here, I did have a little Google. So yeah, there are much better shots of the very cute dog fountain on my blog last week, but I had a little look, and basically it's a little park, and because there's loads of condos in this area, and people have dogs, city dogs, and it's a little park where people take their dogs for a walk. In 2017 they put a piece of public art there in the shape of that fountain, which has got like, I think like 27 dogs on it, and apparently 1 lone cat. And if you do Google it, just do Google dog fountain Toronto. There's so many cute pictures of people's dogs posing on the fountain. It's really lovely. Right, food shop. Right, that's food for the next couple of days picked up. I'm gonna treat myself to a Tim Hortons coffee on the way home, because I haven't had one yet, which seems like a massive sin, being as I'm in Toronto. Had a Tim Hortons hot chocolate at Niagara, but I don't think that counts. You do see a lot of Torontonians walking around with a hot drink. As I said, today it's a bit warmer, so it's not quite so necessary, but it does make a difference. Keeping that hand warm. Well, that's definitely the most snow we've seen so far. Not a lot though. I mean, it's been steadily coming down, but the extreme salting of the pavements by the Toronto authorities seems to be doing the job. Today's plans mostly involve staying inside, staying warm and getting some shizzle done. But tonight, Dan and I are going to go to a poutine and burger place that's meant to be one of the best in Toronto. So I'm quite excited about that. Had #1 poutine in Toronto on 2 lists that we looked at. Do people know what poutine is? Am I just making a massive assumption here? Sorry if obviously everyone knows what poutine is, but basically it's chips, like French fries, with cheese curds and gravy. And it's delicious. And very warming. OOTD, try and avoid the dreaded loo shop. It's down there somewhere. Like we all have and need toilets. I don't know why it's so much taboo to put them on Instagram/YouTube, but there you go. So big comfy ASOS jumper, thermal Primark, oh there's the loo, thermal Primark socks, Uniqlo thermals, head to toe, very cozy and loving it. So there you go. I will probably put some jeans on later or something to go out for burgers. In other Toronto-y touristy news, Dan and I have booked to have lunch up the CN Tower on Sunday. It's like the, what, second tallest freestanding tower or something, third. It's a tall building. We are slightly concerned that we're not going to be able to see anything when we're up there. There has been predicted a massive snowstorm for the weekend. Yeah, temperatures next week look really cold, but I'm sure it's going to be a lovely experience anyway, and if not, I can vlog our complete fail of just, I don't know, like a rotating restaurant in the clouds, just to be lovely. Who knows? We may well find it. Okay, my husband is back from work. It's very cold and we're gonna go for some burgers and some poutine. Gone. Open it up. Ah, that's good. Okay, that was so good. So good. Never mind the poutine. Poutine was really good. Definitely the best poutine we've had. The burger was amazing. It's not too cold for ice cream. This is so good. So good. Dan's been slightly more sensible, gone for a hot chocolate. Oh.
Glad we kept the spoons for that as well.
Yeah, enough cream on that. Okay, we're gonna try and walk off our sugar high now, because that was amazing. Very sugary. I don't think I've ever heard Dan actually swear when he's tried a hot chocolate before. It was a bit on the sweet side for me. I prefer my hot chocolate like dark and bitter. Dan loved it though. Ice cream, how have I said it was amazing? It was amazing. And I'm not usually a massive fan of soft serve, so glorious path. So we are back, and we thought after all that sugar we should try our first Canadian ice wine. I really like it. It's kind of sweet, almost like appley. Dan not such a fan, but I am wondering whether he, just after that hot chocolate, can't taste anything. Hello, 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 good morning. I think I'm just, I say good morning, it's lunchtime, but I think I'm just about over my sugar high from last night. Like, we got into bed last night and Dan was just like, whoa, I just feel like it's a bit of a big night. Literally had that one small shot of ice wine. The rest of the feeling, all sugar, just pure Canadian sugar. We did notice that Sweet Jesus, I'm assuming that Sweet Jesus ice cream is called Sweet Jesus ice cream because Sweet Jesus is what you say when you actually like take a bite, like Sweet Jesus is good. They had liquid sugar, which I'm assuming is to pour into the hot chocolates and coffees and stuff that they do there, in case you needed more sugar. But yeah, so yeah, that burger was, yeah, I mean, I think I already just sort of said a lot last night, didn't I, how good that food was. It's just really cool when you go somewhere that is essentially just like a little tiny burger place that had 2 stalls, everyone else is getting takeout, and possibly one of the best burgers I've had anywhere in a really long time. And very simple, just a cheeseburger with tomato and some sauce on it and a pickle. Yeah, very, very good. And the guy was just like, where are you from? From the UK? I was like, yeah. He's like, we're getting loads of people from the UK here at the moment. How did you find us? And I was like, well, we just Googled, like, well, I'd Googled best poutine and Dan had Googled best burgers in Toronto. And it had come up on both lists. So we thought, that's a good bet. He's like, yeah. So it's always nice when someone's saying that. And he's saying, yeah, we got loads of people in from the UK because some food blogger or food critic in the UK had been and reviewed us, like posted about us. So I didn't see that. I don't know who that was. I'm quite curious to see that review. So if you do know which UK food critic / food blogger reviewed or spoke about Rudy Burgers in Toronto, I'd be really interested to read that. Please let me know, pop me a comment or something. Anyway, yeah, I've actually achieved something this morning, like a worky thing that I've been wanting to do the whole time I've been here. I wanted to do it during Kitchen Gate and didn't get to through Kitchen Gate. Had some Kitchen Gate emails this morning as well. Hooray. Anyway, feeling a lot more relaxed about it with 1,000 miles between me and the kitchen for some reason. But yeah, so I'm going to nip out and get some lunch now. I'm going to reward myself for that task well done by I think getting a sandwich and like having a read, like taking my book and having an actual read. Quite excited about that. But I did want to chuck in a quick OOTD first. Also, I just want to say one of the things that I'm discovering whilst I'm in Canada. You enjoying my hat? Like, I don't really know. Yeah, it's all coming up. But it's because I'm wearing a hat like every day. Is hat hair? Hat hair is a thing. Like, I can't just put my hair up because hat won't fit over hair, so I've gone for like a low space bun today. Yeah, it's just a bit confusing. Like, what hair do you do when you've got to wear a bobble hat all the time? My usual kind of like I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow, so like my usual like pre-wash do's of like a bun, high pony, high plait, that kind of thing, they just don't work with a hat. Anyway, OOTD. Today I've got this really big stripy scarf. It's massive and very warm. I got it from ASOS just before we came in the sale. Yellow jumper, which I would go as far as to say doesn't just have static, it is static. Like, I think this jumper may be where all static electricity in the world is actually generated. I'm having major problems with static electricity just through the sheer number of man-made fibres I'm wearing, because of course under all of this I'm head to toe Uniqlo heat tech. ASOS Farley jeans, navy docks, little bobble hat, flump coats going on. It's like -7 today. Just getting colder, huh? Hello, this evening we are heading east. We've not been east yet. We're gonna get the streetcar and we're gonna go for some Italian food, maybe for a drink or two before. Going to a place called Winona that's meant to be amazing. Outfit of the evening. I'm risking a skirt, but of course I am wearing thermals underneath, obvs. So super dry jumper, ASOS skirt, docks, thermal socks, thermal top underneath, all the thermals. Earrings are ASOS. You look so much fun. I have got on the wrong streetcar. Might have ended up somewhere with the streetcar driver going, this is the end of the line, get off. Luckily we left ourselves lots of time. Got the streetcar back in the other direction a little bit, hoping to get on the right one now. That was so good. So good. Food was amazing. Like, food was a really good price as well for what it was. Wine, pretty expensive in there, so we just had a glass, but it was very good wine. I would say Dan's fish, I think we both agree that it's the best fish we've ever had, I think. We had the branzino, which I think is sea bass. It was with brown butter and capers and lemons and olives, so really simple but just so amazing. And then I had a lamb pasta, and the pasta's all homemade. Oh god, and the starters were so good. It was tuna crudo, so like raw tuna, like marinated, amazing. And who doesn't love a burrata? Gotta get those hipster points in. So I had burrata with fig and ham and honey and nuts. Very food happy right now. And it started snowing, which I think is the snowstorm that's meant to be moving in this weekend, so it's pretty cold now, and we're just waiting for our streetcar back. Let's hope we make it back on the right one this time. Today's plans were / are breakfast slash brunch, visit to Graffiti Alley, St Lawrence Food Market, then the Distillery District. However, we'll have to see how we do because there is literally a snowstorm happening outside and it's like -11, feels like -23. So let's see. There's the most snow outside we've seen, definitely. Slightly precarious walk, but we've made it through. I genuinely don't think I've ever seen so many different kinds of breakfast eggs. Full of lots of hot carbs and hot coffee. No windows in here, so I'm slightly concerned about what it's going to look like outside. Okay, we made it out here on a streetcar. Little snowstorm isn't going to stop us seeing Graffiti Alley. So we weren't the only completely ridiculous people at Graffiti Alley taking pictures in the snow, and oh, my misted up glasses make it look like I've got some very strange like Insta filter on or something. But we're now back on the streetcar. Back on the streetcar, heading for the food market. Okay, we have grabbed a maple pecan pastry. Looks very exciting.
Oh, it's very gooey.
We survived! We're back at the apartment, a little bit chilly. We've got dinner reservations in the Distillery District tonight. Our original plan was like to sort of like explore the city and go and hang out in the Distillery District and have some drinks and stuff. But we've decided we're gonna come back because our dinner reservations are quite late. Like, it's only about 3 o'clock now. We're gonna get warm, gonna have a coffee, chill here for a bit, and then go back out because it is still snowing. It's beautiful out there, but it's so cold. St Lawrence Market, if you couldn't tell, very cool, very cool. Originally, we would have probably spent longer around where Graffiti Alley is and stuff, so that we would have been more hungry by the time we got to the market, so we could have eaten more things there. But as it was, the pastry we had was excellent. Okay, it is later, and we are going to go and get some Mexican food, maybe a couple of drinks. Mostly, I think we're probably just going to get quite